silver locket rests beside my cup. I trace the gentle scratches without picking it up. The quiet afternoon is turning soft and gray, and 30 years of quiet moments drift away. Inside the tiny hinge, a ribbon holds a flower that bloomed 100 seasons back before our hour. The clock upon the mantel keeps its steady beat, while shadows stretch their arms across the empty street. I do not feel the winter cold outside the glass. I only watch the gentle golden memories pass. You are still the melody that plays inside my heart, even though the years have kept us worlds apart. Every little keepsake holds a secret we both knew. I smile into the silence, thinking back to you. Time moves on its quiet way, but love remains as true. Sitting with this locket and my thoughts of you. The handwriting inside the velvet lining faded blue. A simple line you wrote to say your love was true. I rock here in the armchair where we used to talk, remembering the autumn leaves along our parkway walk. The radio is playing songs from long ago, and every chord you loved begins to gently flow. The clock upon the mantel keeps its steady beat, while shadows stretch their arms across the empty street. I do not feel the winter cold outside the glass. I only watch the gentle golden memories pass. You are still the melody that plays inside my heart, even though the years have kept us worlds apart. Every little keepsake holds a secret we both knew. I smile into the silence, thinking back to you. Time moves on its quiet way, but love remains as true. Sitting with this locket and my thoughts of you. Sometimes I close my eyes and hear your gentle voice, asking if I would make the very same sweet choice. I would choose you every time through all the joy and tears. I would give you all my yesterdays and all my years. The locket softly closes in my weathered hand, just like the quiet tide that rolls across the sand. I close my eyes and keep you near, my sweetest friend, my forever dear. The locket stays right here with me, in warm and gentle memory. A bicycle bell chime echoes down the cobblestones, carrying me back to years we used to know. hear the tiny ring and think of you, riding fast through autumn skies so blue. We had no worries, only miles ahead. The world moves fast, but my mind moves slow, back to the places where the wildflowers grow. I wonder if you ever hear that tone and feel a little less alone. My dear old friend, wherever you may be, I hope the passing years were kind and free. We saved our laughter in a wooden box, safe from the ticking of relentless clocks. Whenever streetwise sounds play sweet and clear, I close my eyes and feel you near. Remember how we sat beside the quiet stream, talking till the stars lit up our youngest dream. You swore that we would never lose our way, even when our dark hair turned to gray. And though the distance kept us far apart, you hold a constant parlor in my heart. The world moves fast, but my mind moves slow, back to the places where the wildflowers grow. I wonder if you ever hear that tone and feel a little less alone. My dear old friend, wherever you may be, I hope the passing years were kind and free. We saved our laughter in a wooden box, safe from the ticking of relentless clocks. Whenever streetlight sounds play sweet and clear, I close my eyes and feel you near. Time took our youth, but left the golden light that shines across the porch this quiet night. If you could pull a chair up to this door, we'd talk just like the days before. My dear old friend, wherever you may be, I hope the passing years were kind and free. We saved our laughter in a wooden box, safe from the ticking of relentless clocks. Whenever streetlight sounds play sweet and clear, I close my eyes and feel you near. There goes that little bell again today, sending my love across the miles away. Until we meet, my dear old friend. Until we meet again. Cinnamon tea drips from the kitchen door, floating across to the parlor floor. Old Arthur sits by the velvet chair, breathing the warm autumn-scented air. He turns down the lamp to an amber glow, listening close as the breezes blow. The decades have silvered his weary hair, yet yesterday waits in the quiet air. He closes his eyes and he steps back into the days when their story was just to begin. For memories linger like quiet light, guiding a heart through the longer night. He hears every word that she used to say, before all the summers were washed away. Though decades may crumble and seasons fall, the warmth of her love still outshines them all. The fragrance of cedar and lavender sweet drifts from the chest at his resting feet. He fingers the edge of a wool-woven shawl, remembering dances in county hall. She wore a bright ribbon of velvet red and rested her hand where his hand was led. The decades have silvered his weary hair, yet yesterday waits in the quiet air. He closes his eyes and he steps back into the days when their story was just to begin. From memories linger like quiet light, guiding a heart through the longer night. He hears every word that she used to say before all the summers were washed away. Though decades may crumble and seasons fall, the warmth of her love still outshines them all. He sets down the teacup and turns the page, unbothered by distance or creeping age. The world outside rushes and fades to white, while love keeps him warm in the calm of night. Cinnamon tea and a quiet prayer. Arthur rests easy in his rocking chair, still dancing softly through yesterday, where love never faded away. Still whistling softly in November. The stillness shatters when a sudden thought breaks through the quiet of the empty hall. The grand wall clock forgets its steady tick as golden shadows stretch across the wall. A fading portrait in a gilded frame captures the gentle way you called my name. The needle glides across a dusty groove, a gentle melody begins to move, and like a film projected on the floor, you walk right back through that old wooden door. I left the porch light burning soft and low, just like we used to 40 years ago. The yellow glow still cuts through evening rain to guide a weary traveler home again. Oh, sweet remembrance, warm me through the night and hold me closely in this tender light. The steam rises slowly from a china cup, while winter branches start to gather frost. The radio plays tunes from yesterday, finding the little things we thought were lost. Your favorite cardigan upon the chair still carries traces of the breeze you shared. The needle glides across a dusty groove, a gentle melody begins to move, and like a film projected on the floor, you walk right back through that old wooden door. I left the porch light burning soft and low, just like we used to 40 years ago. The yellow glow still cuts through evening rain to guide a weary traveler home again. Oh, sweet remembrance, warm me through the night and hold me closely in this tender light. Time moves along like water in a stream, leaving us trapped inside an old sweet dream. There is no sadness in this quiet place, just endless love and your remembered face. I left the porch light burning soft and low, just like we used to 40 years ago. The yellow glow still cuts through evening rain to guide a weary traveler home again. Oh, sweet remembrance, warm me through the night and hold me closely in this tender light. The porch light shimmers in the midnight chill. I loved you then, and I love you still. The scene fades out into the quiet air. I close my eyes and find you standing there. Where do the old records play when the living room turns dark? Does the melody float out across the neighborhood park? I was thinking of your velvet coat from 1962 and the way the needle skipped on a tune I sang with you. Funny how a thought just wanders through an afternoon, like a stray leaf caught inside a gentle autumn tune. One minute I am pouring tea, the next I'm standing there, holding on to shadow dreams floating in the air. For memory is a winding road that travels where it wills, past the quiet corner store and up the foggy hills. I hear your voice in every turn, though you are far away, and I wonder where the quiet music drifted off today. Why do the clock hands turn when time is stopped inside my heart? There's a photograph of us before we grew apart. It sits beside a porcelain cup, a souvenir from May. And suddenly I'm walking back down yesterday Boulevard. I hear the trolley bell ring twice, I smell the lilac breeze. Your hand was tucked inside my coat beneath the maple trees. The tea grows cold upon the tray while I just sit and stare, tracing patterns on the tablecloth, wishing you were there. For memory is a winding road that travels where it wills, past the quiet corner store and up the foggy hills. I hear your voice in every turn, never finding answers to the simple question why. Where did the summer waltz go? Just a whisper on the wind, sitting in the rocking chair, remembering again. Where did the music go? It stays right here with me. Heavy chair settles in the floorboards, holding every year my knees have known. I dip my fountain pen in blue ink to write a boy who felt alone. You were 19, sitting on the porch steps, so eager just to run away. If I could mail this back in time now, here is what I'd like to say. Don't rush the twilight in the garden. Don't trade your peace for golden rings. The world moves faster than you notice, and wealth is in the simpler things. Dear young man, hold your mother closer. Forget the choice is not yet made. The road ahead is sweet and winding, though colors shift and summers fade. I'm sitting in the quiet evening, looking back across the sea, sending love to who you were then, from the old man you will be. You worry if the dreams will blossom, you stay awake to count the stars. The heartbreak's coming will be heavy, but time heals up the deepest scars. That old guitar inside your closet keeps strumming every gentle chord. The simple life you thought was small then is its own supreme reward. Don't rush the twilight in the garden. Don't trade your peace for golden rings. The world moves faster than you notice, and wealth is in the simpler things. Dear young man, hold your mother closer. Forget the choice is not yet made. The road ahead is sweet and winding, though colors shift and summers fade. I'm sitting in the quiet evening, looking back across the sea, sending love to who you were then, from the old man you will be. I see your shadow in the doorway, so full of hope, so full of fear. I wish that I could reach and tell you it all turns out so peaceful here. So rest your head, the journey's gentle. This heavy chair holds me tight. I fold the page and seal the letter underneath the parlor light, from the old man you will be. Stream softly through the window, casting amber glow on every table here. Excuse me, friend, you seem to have a moment. Do you mind if I sit down beside your chair? The late day gold always makes me nostalgic as the shadows start to stretch across the floor. You have a smile that looks a bit familiar, like a quiet face I knew when I was young. If you don't mind an old man sharing memories, I will tell you of a melody we sung. We used to walk when dusk turned gold and amber, holding hands beneath the tall Midwestern trees. Now I sit and talk to strangers in the evening, handing out my little box of yesterdays. Time rolls on, but love stays soft and sweet when two quiet souls just happen to meet. Warm orange light is shining on your coffee. Steam rises slow into the quiet room. She drank her tea with extra honey, stranger, and her laughter cleared away the winter gloom. Thank you for listening to my simple story. Not many folks will pause to hear the past. You have a smile that looks a bit familiar, like a quiet face I knew when I was young. If you don't mind an old man sharing memories, I will tell you of a melody we sung. We used to walk when dusk turned gold and amber, holding hands beneath the tall Midwestern trees. Now I sit and talk to strangers in the evening, handing out my little box of yesterdays. Time rolls on, but love stays soft and sweet when two quiet souls just happen to meet. The busy world outside keeps moving faster. Young folks rush along with nowhere left to go. But at this table, time is slow to magic, and the gentle river starts to overflow. The ember fades, streetlights flick to yellow. Thank you for your kind and patient ear. My gentle light, follow your journey home tonight. I am glad we found a quiet moment here. Yesterday you mentioned that the garden looked tired, and I noticed how the yellow teapot lost its shine. There is a tiny chip along the painted handle, a quiet mark that grew with 60 years of time. Your reading glasses rest upon the daily paper, folded twice beside the window in the hall. These little things are all I keep. They whisper when I go to sleep. I count the small details you left behind. A ticking clock, a ribbon softly tied. The world moves fast, but here I stay, holding the warmth of yesterday. In every gentle mark I see, you are still living here with me. I found a folded bus ticket inside my jacket from a rainy Tuesday afternoon so long ago. The radiator hums its familiar winter melody, and the moonlight fills the empty room below. The wooden floorboard creaks right near the kitchen doorway, just where you used to pause before you turned the light. These little things are all I keep. They whisper when I go to sleep. I count the small details you left behind. A ticking clock, a ribbon softly tied. The world moves fast, but here I stay, holding the warmth of yesterday. In every gentle mark I see, you are still living here with me. The coat rack holds your woolen scarf of navy blue. The silver spoons are sitting in a tidy row. Nothing grand or loud remains to speak of you, just quiet sights that make a heart feel full and slow. Yesterday you said the tea was getting colder. I warm the cup and sit down in your chair. I count the quiet details and feel you everywhere. Fraying threads along the coast today bring back a chilly afternoon in May. I touch the soft and faded navy weave, and suddenly I'm 22, unable to leave. The wool feels thick and warm beneath my hand, transporting me across a distant land. One gentle brush against the cloth, and 60 years just melt away. I see you standing by the porch with so much left to say. The texture holds the laughter that we shared, a simple stitch that proved how much you cared. I close my eyes and slide into the past, to moments that were never meant to last. Though time has worn the fabric thin, it brings the feeling back again. I feel the soft corduroy of your sleeve, the gentle sway of autumn leaves. You pulled me close against the evening breeze, beside the golden rowan trees. The scratchy collar smells of rain and smoke. I hear the quiet words you spoke. One simple touch upon the seam, and time reversed. close my eyes and slide into the past, to moments that were never meant to last. Though time has worn the fabric thin, it brings the feeling back again. We folded up the years and put them in a drawer, yet every thread remembers what we wore. It is not just a garment on a hanger now, it is how you held me, when and how. Faded navy wool, so soft and warm, holding every promise newly born. I keep you near, I hold you tight, safe inside the memory tonight. The brass number 3 on the mantel clock shines as I close my eyes and travel past the line of the busy today to a Tuesday years ahead, where the rocking chairs sway and soft words are said. I can see you sitting there in the lavender evening light, holding coffee in a mug that is worn and faded white. We will not need to speak of how much we used to miss every hour that was lost to a distant day like this. We will simply sit together while the shadows turn to blue, knowing every quiet memory led me back to you. Yes, someday, when the years have turned our hair to snowfall light, we will trade these empty longings for a peaceful evening night. We will play the record player, let the needle drop down slow, and we will dance the way we used to 60 summers long ago. The glowing number 8 on the nightstand starts to fade as I dream about the future and the promises we made. In that quiet future kitchen, you will butter up the toast, and we will laugh about the young days that we used to treasure most. All the tears from being parted will be dust upon the shelf, because love will finally blossom all by itself. Yes, someday, when the years have turned our hair to snowfall light, we will trade these empty longings for a peaceful evening night. We will play the record player, let the needle drop down slow, and we will dance the way we used to 60 summers long ago. Time is just a bridge that we are walking on right now, and I know we will reach the other side together, love somehow. Every tick of every minute brings that future moment near, where the longing finally settles and leaves us standing here. The brass number 3 smiles from the wooden wall, promising that one day we will answer to its call. We will hold each other close again when time has run its race in a gentle golden afternoon, wrapped in your embrace. This scratch brass button rests beside my glass. It fell off your coat the year the circus came to town. I touched the cold metal, watching evening pass, and turned the old record player down. I wonder if you still remember how we danced that night underneath the paper lantern shining bright. The quiet in this kitchen feels so deep and wide, yet every little memory stays right here inside. Paper napkins and sweet tea, that was all we ever needed to be free. We didn't need the world, we had the kitchen light, talking till the stars go faint inside the night. I miss the simple way you used to look at me, over paper napkins and sweet tea. I hold this button close against my thumb. It carries 30 winters in its polished shine. Sometimes I listen for your step to come and slip your warm hand back in mine. The rocking chair still sits where you prefer to stay, watching all the gentle autumn drift away. The evening shadow lengthens across the floor. I do not feel alone, just missing you a little more. Paper napkins and sweet tea, that was all we ever needed to be free. We didn't need the world, we had the kitchen light, talking till the stars go faint inside the night. I miss the simple way you used to look at me, over paper napkins and sweet tea. Time moves like a river, slow and short and long, carrying the melody of our favorite song. I close my eyes and hear your laugh once more, clear as the afternoon we met beside the shore. Paper napkins and sweet tea, that was all we ever needed to be free. We didn't need the world, we had the kitchen light, talking till the stars grew faint inside the night. I miss the simple way you used to look at me, over paper napkins and sweet tea. Just a brass button on the oak today, a quiet toast to love that never fades away. Paper napkins, sweet tea, and you, forever true.
wheels clatter on the milkman's cart, echoing down the sleepy city lane. It brings me back to where we used to start, before the world became so full of change. You used to lean against the window frame, humming a tune we heard the night before. The years went walking by like gentle rain, leaving quiet tracks along our door. Still every sound outside brings back your name and shows me what I loved you for. My dear old friend, wherever you may be, I hold the golden days we share inside. A simple rhythm brings you back to me, across the ocean and the turning tide. We were just kids with pockets full of dreams, and time was sweeter than it ever seems. Remember how we sat beside the park, sharing a soda pop and dime store rhymes? We talked until the street lamps lit the dark, never once thinking of the future times. You had that laughter loud enough to mend whatever sorrow tried to settle in. The years went walking by like gentle rain, leaving quiet tracks along our door. Still every sound outside brings back your name and shows me what I loved you for. My dear old friend, wherever you may be, I hold the golden days we shared inside. A simple rhythm brings you back to me, across the ocean and the turning tide. We were just kids with pockets full of dreams, and time was sweeter than it ever seems. Now gray hair crowns the wisdom on our brows, and life has slowed its hurried, restless pace. I still keep every one of our old vows, and smile when I recall your happy face. The milkman moves along his daily round, the alleyways return to quiet peace. I send a warm hello across the ground, where fondest memories will never cease, until we meet again, my lifelong friend. Roasted chestnuts drift upon the breeze, stirring shadows through the maple trees. Old Arthur sits beside the garden wall, watching golden leaves begin to fall. He holds a cup of black tea in his hand, the quietest old gentleman in the land. He wears the coat she mended years ago, with brassy buttons shining in the shade. A quiet smile begins to gently grow as melodies of yesterday are played. For longing is a melody so sweet, a gentle rhythm pacing down the street. He hears her laughter in the autumn air and feels her spirit resting in the chair. The years may drift like leaves across the ground, but deep inside, her warm sweet love is found. Dried lavender still blossoms in her vase, preserving moments full of tender grace. He touches photos lined along the hall, where pictures of their younger days recall. The summer dances down at Miller's Creek, and words of devotion they used to speak. The radio plays low, a 3/4 time, an old pop ballad with a simple rhyme. He closes weary eyes and takes her hand to waltz once more across a forgotten land. For longing is a melody so sweet, a gentle rhythm pacing down the street. He hears her laughter in the autumn air and feels her spirit resting in the chair. The years may drift like leaves across the ground, but deep inside, her warm sweet love is found. The scent of chestnuts lingers as stars appear. He nods his head and feels her presence near. Another evening wraps the porch in gray, with tender memories that never fade away. The quiet breaks when your memory arrives, like light through a projector in the dark. The hallway clock suspended mid-tick as your soft laughter leaves a golden mark. Shadows tilt across the parlor floor, replaying scenes we painted long ago. The tea grows cold upon the wooden stand, while scenes of yesterday begin to glow. I watch the reel turn slowly in my mind and step inside the warmth we left behind. It is a midnight cinema tonight, a private showing of a summer day. You spin in circles in your navy dress and wipe the dust of 50 years away. The soundtrack swells with velvet brass and strings, remembering the sweet and simple things. The camera lingers on the wooden bench, where rain fell gently on our shared wool coat. the amber glow, every single frame I used to know. The tea grows cold upon the wooden stand, while scenes of yesterday begin to glow. I watch the reel turn slowly in my mind and step inside the warmth we left behind. It is a midnight cinema tonight, a private showing of a summer day. You spin in circles in your navy dress and wipe the dust of 50 years away. The soundtrack swells with velvet, brass and strings, remembering the sweet and simple things. Time may turn the colored prints to gray and fold the edges of the golden screen. But sitting here within the quiet house, I still remember everywhere we have been. It is a midnight cinema tonight, a private showing of a summer day. You spin in circles in your navy dress and wipe the dust of 50 years away. The soundtrack swells with velvet, brass and strings, remembering the sweet and simple things. The credits roll as moonlight fills the room. The armchair holds me in a gentle keep. I close my eyes and let the curtain fall and smile before I drift away to sleep. How many winters must pass before a name stops aching? The grandfather clock ticks, or maybe it's the radiator knocking. I see the floral pattern fading near the hallway rug, a blue coat on the wooden peg that hasn't moved in years. And suddenly we're walking down the promenade in June, your hand in mine, grease on your thumb from fixing that old sedan. Thoughts drift like leaves on a slow-moving creek. One thought touches another before I can speak. Yesterday blends into 50 years ago, and where the time vanished, nobody seems to know. Yes, the mind is a traveler with nowhere to be, catching floating ribbons of a distant memory. A taste of lemon candy, a laugh across the room, a melody we whistled underneath the harvest moon. I don't need it anchored down or find the reason why. I just let the quiet years float gently by. Was it a Tuesday when the telegram arrived? No, that was earlier, when we were 25. Look at the steam rising up from my porcelain cup. The dog slumbers softly, never looking up. I remember the smell of your wool sweater after rain, how you always brush the damp hair off my face again. One part touches another like beads on a string. I can almost hear the church bell begin to ring. Yesterday blends into 50 years ago, and where the time vanished, nobody seems to know. Yes, guess the mind is a traveler with nowhere to be, catching floating ribbons of a distant memory, a taste of lemon candy, a laugh across the room, a melody we whistled underneath the harvest moon. I don't need to anchor down or find the reason why. I just let the quiet years float gently by. Did I turn off the wireless, or is that a distant horn? Life moves in circles, soft as a thread unworn. You're sitting right beside me, then you're 1,000 miles away. Yeah, you're back in the kitchen at the start of every day, wandering through the hallway of a long and gentle life. How many winters must pass before the heart understands? Just sitting in the armchair, folding my hands, where the dust motes drift in the late afternoon. Always loved you then, always loving you soon.